And there we go. Hi there, how you all doing? Sorry for the small delay. Had a quick troubleshooting to need to do, which made me realize, oh, I forgot to update OBS and set up the stream deck and all that. So I guess I'll just leave that for Tuesday. So yeah, once again, I'm just gonna do things here on a manual kind of way, in the classic way. To be fair, it's fine. It's not gonna be too intensive times, so I think we can manage it, hopefully. But yeah, that is currently the plan. Today is gonna be, depending on how things go, either a lengthy stream or a really short stream. It really depends on how we're gonna perform, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything else aside from just finishing up what's left of the game. We'll have to figure out, because I would be fine with just, I guess, taking it a bit shorter today. But first of all, before getting into anything of that sort, to kind of get some things out, because I've completely forgot about it, to mention it yesterday. It kind of jumped out of my mind that I was like doing it started yesterday. But officially there's the event during the September thing, for those of you on Twitch, where, aside from, you know, just having the discounted sub, where, you know, Twitch is paying the difference and the content creator is still getting paid in full, starting yesterday until October 1st, any gifted sub given, for every 5 gifted sub, an additional one is gonna be given, which is completely paid off and sponsored by Riot, or more specifically Valorant. But, you know, by the Riot developer. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can do so. And because of that, I put the sub goal up here to be viewable, because as I mentioned before, I still need a quick debt to be to have paid. And with the September, this will allow me, you know, if I reach the sub goal by the end of the month, that means that during the payout for October, I'll be able to reach the necessary amount of money that I still have left. That remnants of 17% of the goal, that is covered by reaching 25 subs by the end of the month. That is the idea. That is the plan. So because of that, I wanted to kind of you know, make it a bit more obvious, considering that, you know, there's a whole sponsor thing with the September and with the Valorant gift sub sponsorship, which makes it a lot easier. You can take advantage of it. Not only are paying less for the gifted subs, but you're also giving a free one that you do not have to pay for every 5 additional ones, meaning that with less than 20 gifted subs paid, I can reach my goal. It doesn't, to be fair, currently with the amount I still have left, it doesn't like round out too nicely. I think it's still somewhere over like 15 subs I still need. Maybe, because 15 subs will be like 18, because for every 5 there's like a free additional. So that may put me at 21, and there's still gonna be like 5 left over, 4 left over that we still need to get from some other places. But if we reach the 25 mark, that's gonna be pretty good. To be fair, the 25 is also kind of an average estimate to also take into account things like you know, the anyone who's doing who's using their Twitch Prime or their Amazon Prime, you know, subs and all that. So it also takes into account. So even technically, even with less than even with something like 15 gift subs, I'm pretty sure I could achieve it if you want to take advantage of the Valorant things. So yeah, that is my quick kind of shill and mention about that. As I said, if you help me pay out this thing, I'm gonna have the peace of mind to work on something for the October thing, and do something special and fun, that I, you know, so basically do it in a way where I know that I don't necessarily have to fear or have to hustle for the money in other ways by then. So that's currently the plan and the idea. But because of that, up until October 1st, which is not going to be too much, because aside from this stream and yesterday, which I completely forgot to capitalize on. It's only today's stream, and I think I'm only gonna cover, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday. I think both of them cover it. So I'm just gonna, out of this entire week, I'm just gonna have 2 other streams where I could probably push this for you all to help me out. And I'm not sure if we push it for the October 1st one, if it's gonna get me what I need. So technically I would probably by Tuesday would have to. It'd be nice if I reach the goal, if you are able and willing. Of course, it's only if you can and are able, because even 20 gifted subs it's a bit of money. I can completely understand. Cannot do. But yeah, aside from all of this, not much else. Just catching up with things, getting a bit into the groove of stuff, and all of that. But you know, I'm excited for today and excited for starting for next week, because we are jumping into new things. Slowly starting jump, because up until, you know, today we've just been mostly on the usual groove of doing things that have been familiar or have been done before. We've been kind of on a similar-ish routine of things, and starting from tomorrow, starting from next week, we'll slowly change it up, because we're getting into the spook month, and I want to do some spook related things. First one being indie things for the Saturday. So I do want to cover something on the Saturday that is on the Saturdays that are spook related, either a lengthier game, or if not, something and for me specifically, I also like to extend the spook month also up until like the end, towards end of October, not October, end of November, something like that. So to me, it doesn't necessarily stop by end of October. I like to still cover the spooky things for the rest of November as well. So even if we are taking something longer that we're not going to finish by end of October, it's still going to be nice. Similarly, next week it's going to be the last coverage, at least big coverage of Bunkers and Badasses. And for the other 3 weeks, I would like to figure something out when it comes to TTRPG things that I would like to cover. That would be within the Spook Month theme. Or if not, maybe do some special type of streams. I don't know. I know the obvious one, which I could technically to some extent do, maybe do something World of Darkness related, because I have some of the source material PDFs for some of the 20th anniversary things, but it's just rough to cover those. I just don't like the formatting of those books, and I think there are better people out there who can and more ingrained into the what things than I am to cover them. So I think there's gonna be some better people out there. So, but I'll see. I might have something horror-ish related or something of the sorts that I might be able to grab. We could look at the Candela Obscura thing, like the quick starter guide, as that's a freebie that we can take and have a quick look at. But I'm pretty sure that's I'm sure that's kind of short of a coverage. So I don't know. We'll see if there's something about it to be done. Then also general coverage of other things. FF14 is still gonna remain a staple, just because we push to keep catching up and keep progressing through the story. So that's gonna be the only other theme thing that is not gonna necessarily be spooky for the month. And then for the filler one, next week again, we're still pushing to finish Honkai, so not really. Although the whole Evernight thing, I guess you could call it a bit spooky. So sure, why not? So there might be a bit of spookness with that, but yeah, tomorrow at the very least, next week at the very least, we're concluding the Honkai and storyline, and then maybe from next week we can jump some other random games that might have some spook themes that we can do, or something with some spook related things. I don't know, we can go back with some Deadlock and play spooky characters, because, you know, we have Drifter, we have Mina. I think there's a few other ones there that we can do. Maybe some other things of that similar ilk that are easy to kind of like jump in and have a bit of fun with. It's kind of like a rando, or maybe like a grab bag of, because we might be getting, if I'm not mistaken, we might be getting the demo things or something like that for like the autumn sale. So there might be some demos that we can do. A game that has been released and other people have already started talking about it, and I would fucking love to check it out. Just don't it, and I don't have the money for it. Which is no, I'm definitely not human, or no, I'm not human. Game, which we checked the demo for it a while back, which is really cool. It's kind of like it's a very kind of Paper Please-ish, but with this kind of like twist, a horror twist, where you know you have to, you know, there's this whole kind of apocalyptic event where the days are becoming hotter and hotter, the sun is getting closer and closer to, or something like that, or getting more intense, and days are unbearably hot to the point where people just literally get melted or burned alive if they live in the sun. So they literally have to do their things during the night, and in some cases people are looking for places to you know, find shelter and cover for the coming day, and you'll occasionally deal with people that want to, you know, just squat around for a few days for a few nights at your house. So, you know, and it's this whole deduction thing where you have to figure out, because aside from them there's also these underdwelling underground weird kind of, I don't know, some way almost Wendigo type humanoids that kind of take the look of a human but are not really human, and they're very weird and have this kind of like almost slightly distorted. And you know, the entire plot of the game is that you're given so as each passing night you're getting the communications of what are the signs to figure out if somebody is one of these kind of underdweller people or not, and based on that you'll have to make a decision. You initially make a decision first during when you during the, you know, a knock on the door to see if, hey, if you want to let them in or not, and then after that you can check around the house, look for them, and kind of ask, hey, and you know, based on those new information, like, hey, can you show me this characteristic of your body to see if you match the description or not, and then you can make some decisions if you want to like throw them out. In some situations you can even like kill them because you literally pull out a fucking shotgun on them. But yeah, it's really cool. I really liked the vibe of it and the theme of it, and I had a lot of fun. And it's really creepy, and it stopped like it had like such a sudden stop to it, the demo, that really made me want to continue playing it. And I was like so annoyed for it. So yeah, it looked really cool. It just again, it's one of those things that I just don't have the funds right now to do so. To check it out, similar to other things, you know, like, you know, the excitement with Hollow Knight and Silk Song, which I guess could fit the more kind of spooky vibes, considering they're a bit more dark fantasy in theme. But to be fair, we are doing right now 9 Souls, and I don't think I want to jump right back into another Souls like immediately after we finish this one. So at the very least, we're taking a quick break. Although, random thing, could we do something Elden Ring related? Maybe. I'll think about it. Probably not. I would like to, aside from like maybe doing on occasion like something special with Elden Ring, I'm just gonna keep it on the side until I get the DLC, do like an actual full playthrough of the game. That'll be fun. But yeah, aside from that, don't think I have anything else to. But yeah, I'll look to see. I have a pretty decent backlog of the things horror related. I was thinking of maybe covering Scorn. I'll just have to look into it to see how long it takes to beat Scorn, because it'd be nice if we could try a few more with games and not just keep it that last time when last October, and mostly because I was still like doing like the game archives thing, and doing kind of like a whole game series from the earliest release to the newest. We jumped to Amnesia, and that was like a lot of fun. But unfortunately, I don't think I have anything of the sorts today. I do have the first Outlast game, but I don't have the other ones. I'm not gonna jump into those. And I don't know, it'd be nice to try something different horror related. I have the Callisto Protocol, but I don't know if I want to jump into that. I don't think I have Dead Space 3, because I have Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2. I don't think I have 3, and I don't have the remastered, which from my understanding it's a bit different, the remastered version. But I do have 1 and 2. I don't think I have Dead Space. That would have been something, which is a bit more different, because it still offers you a bit of that kind of like, it's not necessarily the classic horror style where you are just a helpless survivor trying to get away from the spooky thing. You can still fight it off, but you're in this kind of like spooky environments that you need to deal with. So maybe But again, I don't have the entire series to do that, fortunately. I know I have like some one-off indies here and there that we could check, and I'll have to look into it to see what we can cover. Right now I'm looking at my Steam stuff to see if there's anything related or any spooky vibes. I have the entire Batman series, but I don't think I want to do that. It's not spooky, it's just, you know, it's just Dark Knight. Ooh, Darksiders. I don't have the DLC for free, and I don't have the spin-off. It's kind of like, that's kind of like some the kind of isometric third-person shooter. I don't think I'm gonna jump with that one. Doom things we kind of covered until I'm gonna have the funds to get Dark Ages. That's gonna be it for Doom stuff for me. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, the creator of Helltaker has made like something like a new game with like this time with ghosts, because I've seen like art of it and I've not gotten a chance to play it. That'd be fun. Check it out at some point. I was looking right now at Helltaker. But I kind of would like to do it for like a fun, weird, funny thing, the same way I kind of did with Helltaker with my like 69 followers. I did that special stream. Ooh, Little Night. I have the first Little Nightmares. I don't know if I have the second one. Ooh, one that it's not necessarily horror, but it has dark vibes. I played two out of the three, but not all of them. Is the Metro series. I played Metro 2023 and also Metro Last Light, but I've not played the Exodus. A bit more, I think, open worldy RPG-ish, but it has a bit of that kind of like spooky. It's a bit dark. It's dark post-apocalyptic more than anything, but it's something that we could do. I'm just quickly skimming through it. I'm not gonna go in depth, but I'm just. I have the reboot of Thief, but nah. And to this day, I swear, like the Thief Legacy of Shadows to me looked like just a remake of Thief, but in VR. Even though it's kind of played out like it to be like a different story, but doesn't really look like it. That's a weird one. Darkness. I have like a ton of games collected from who knows where, other kind of freebies. Oh, something a bit more lighthearted. We do have some Monster Camp related games. I don't think I have. Do I have the first Monster Camp? I don't. I know for a fact I don't have the entire Monster. Actually, and I've heard good things about it. And to be fair, it is. If I'm not mistaken, it is published by Jesse Cox. It's one of the is one of the people that helped publishing it. Okay, so, but I'm not sure. Check it. It'd be cool to like check most of it, but we by now. I don't really notice anything else that. Really? Maybe after out of the demos I still have installed, like something. Not Draculesh, because they did. Oh, hello there. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you are doing well. I was just looking out of my Steam library, just out of curiosity to what to kind of play for the spook month once it's coming out before we jump into the game today. Because as I said before, I think we're gonna have the time. Because depending on how well I perform, the stream is either gonna be really long or really short. It really depends on how well I'm gonna do with the boss. Because I'm pretty sure we're at really, almost like literally at the end of it. I don't think there's much else after I do this boss fight that is coming up. So yeah. There might be some stuff. I'll just have to look into it at some point, but okay. Anyhow, so I think I've beaten out the bush for long enough. Why not jump into the game and check it all out. So as oops, I did not tap in. There we go. Okay, we have it. So as we mentioned before, we are, I'm pretty sure, at the end of it. I don't think there's much else left, because there was like a message that the pavilion got attacked. We have to go here. It kind of makes sense considering that we are, in quotation marks, the last one of the souls, and we are out here to collect the souls, and we had one of those like chambers to collect the souls here. It kind of made sense. It used to be the next one, and yeah, we've dealt with the tragedy that our friend over here is has been murked, our merchant. Really sad. It's also even more sad considering that you see this entire place kind of get, you know, livelier and livelier and kind of more lived in by other people, and now see it in like in fucking shambles. Really good thing, I'm not gonna deny it, but what they did here, but damn. Okay, let's see what exactly is gonna happen, because we've not got past this room. I have no idea what are we going to encounter. Expecting there's gonna be something within my Bacchus? Friend? Oh, my lords. Welcome back. What happened? Where's Shran? Oh, you're alive. You're back. Those people came in and broke a Bacchus. Igong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. Fine, as long as everyone's safe. I immediately alerted Lord Kwafu and Xuanshan to crept to the secret panic room. Fortunately, Ikong didn't stay for long. However, Ikong took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded. In the end, I deserve the most severe punishment. Bro, you're already fucked. Also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all the 10 soul seals? Why would she go through all this trouble? Must also be after the council code. I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning. Analytical system failed. Core processor damage extent 97%. It's not just your language processing module, your entire core has. Yes, apologies. I will not be able to be much of help anymore. Maybe about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby? Not gonna let Abacus die, right? He's not the only one dead. More damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. Is this my fault? Absolutely not, Xuan. My shutdown isn't related to the action of anyone. The winds of fortune blow ever which way. No one escapes calamity, even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. No, I fear that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. Fucking. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck. May you processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. Abacus? Abacus? Shit. Oh, my boy. Completely. There's nothing else for us to do. Where's our boy, though? Junok was not with us. Was not here. What the? Tension around. This fucker is also gone. Oh, what now? This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. It's not a time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Igong just seized the ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. Don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? As long as there's even a single survivor, there's still hope. I really can't share that sentiment, brother. What do we do next? To be honest, I more or less agree with what the other souls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 souls, would it do anything for the future of our people? Are you going to stop the Eternal Cauldron project? Let's not mentioning how New Kunlun is in complete chaos. You still remember our original promise?
Oh?
What promise? That we both return home in a blaze of glory? Hold on. You're planning on going back to Penglai? I checked the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable. Indeed, you have been storing energy for the roots for centuries. You should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp. But that's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigation system do not have a built-in return procedure. Did you forget who wrote that system in the first place? Got me there. If there is anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you. Trust me, it'll all be fine once we return home. Who is it that you always find a way to win me over? Better than croaking this far from home. So, what's the plan? We'll have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Icon. However, there is something that I can only ask your help for. Let me guess, Xuan? Yes, let me take care of him. What a hassle. Can't you raise him yourself? Look, somebody has to take the role of the second father, okay? It's gotta be you. Fine. Just look at me with those eyes of yours. Just stop. True bromance. Fine, I get it. I'll do it. Thank you. You're giving me a goosebumps. You never used to be all kind and caring like this. Just don't lose, okay? Where are you going, E? Remember the people who just broke in? Well, I need to put a stop to their evil plans. But was this super strong old lady swinging a really long sword? Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? I'll be fine. Been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes. Really? You're not lying, right? When have I ever lied to you? I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean on Penglai. Ocean? You can teach me how to swim so that I can swim all the way to your hometown? Huh. You're going to need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance. How do you know if you've never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound, Yi. I guess I have a reason to keep on living. Bones. Also, the fact that here it still mentioned that this guy is alive is a bit weird to me. Your fortune would say that you'll fall into a trap in that death. Make the same mistake and fall many times. Okay, it's hey, there's nothing left like handstand J. Increase damage output when health is. Yeah, there's nothing specific. Can I upgrade something before I go? I have the money. Why? Oh, I have all the upgrades. Fuck. It was unexpected. Kong was never the type to act on emotions. She would do everything right the first time. Why would she spare your life while you were trapped in her soulscape? Get it? There's probably no escaping a head-on confrontation now. There's troubles brewing on the horizon. Fortunately, I have an excellent craftsman on my side, so we'll save the day. You and your sweet talk. Just let me know if you still want to adjust your gear. So, what was the deal with the Dust Guardians? The details are still fuzzy, but he may have been part of the Tianhuo mutation experiments. The entire research center and Dust Guardians age has been occupied by the mutants. Sacrificial pawns for Ikong's experiments? What a pitiful end. Have. Got you, Xuan Fan. That old woman, she just waved her hand and then the Bacchus was so scary. I felt so useless. Everything's okay now. It's all in the past. Are you hurt? I'm fine, but I'm just sad that everything here is broken. They're all safe and sound. It doesn't matter how many things they break. Well, guess that's that. Like a specific space where we go. Expecting here, because I think this is spot, right? I don't think there is any other place. Has to be. Okay, yeah, really cool transition to have this part be kind of the one of the few like actual 3D environments. Oh. Program unlock primordial root core loading. System encrypted. Operation failed. Damn it. Council proceedings, number 9. Hey, look, there's me. Tony, you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianhuo cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Huh. I can't quite think you are clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. Anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interest. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily mortality, it's spiritual mortality. Put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians in a virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep. Till we find a cure. Ha! Our scientists in G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's vital sanctum, Soulscape system. Her tests have proven we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds. All Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes, upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. We're gonna ignore the weird ones. There were a few who had trouble, but there are minor issues. I'll patch those out. Oh, you didn't really... this is where the first domino fell. She kept vital information about this to herself. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet the capacity even if we linked every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the esteemed Gumong has an answer to that. What are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research of Jiangxi soldiers, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? Huh. That's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're gonna use the Solarian brains. Of course not. You can't use anything polluted by the Tianhuo. I mean, that would be ethical. Oh, it was the brain of ape men, I'm suspecting. Hitting 10. It's the follow-up. You all remember the Hotian sphere, right? The Deep Space Telescope has been running for centuries. It has collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet, based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I've read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Yeah. Are we opening a whole new hunting ground? G-Clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us. What? This meeting was complete waste of time? Thank Clan didn't spend our money to listen to your fantasy. 500 light years. We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather vessels and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel. And what's more, we're sitting in it right now. It's the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project. Onlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the blue planet. You're insane. No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It'll only take a few years to build up the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But what? Speak up. Hey, don't talk trash to my boy. Speak up, fatty. Easy. What Kwafu wants to say is once we make the trip, we'll not be able to return for at least another 500 years. So it really was a race against time. And guessing this is the final council proceeding before the shit hit the fan. Calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. At the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. When Kwafu and Lady Ethereal knew. Oh, you're broken. They reached the same conclusion as I had. You must accept our current predicament. Conclusion, my ass. It's you. You and this accursed Tian Dao council. You murdered everyone. Murdered my parents. Because of you, now Hong will die too. Data corrupted. Definitely got an intense. Root core monitoring device. Fushang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the primordial roots network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the primordial roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun, partially covered the nearby stars, allowing the roots to absorb the light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. Encryption progress 20%. Guessing. Ah, okay. I can use this as a way to press myself, so that means that I have quick access to whatever is gonna happen here. Oh. You're up early? I thought you would sleep much longer. I realize that this really isn't the time for a nap. Shame. Why return to this pitiful place when you can welcome a whole new world in your dreams? Whole new world. I don't care what it is you're trying to do, but you better stop right now.
What's all?
Why? We're about to witness the liberation of Fang. This is our destiny. We'll soon devour the fruit that fate has provided for us. We have waited too long for this moment. Gone insane. Insane? I've found the truth and unlocked immortality. How can you not fathom the significance of this achievement? You're right, I can't. I don't understand why would you make the same mistake over and over again. Transforming Solarians into those mutants can't be the answer. Prophets always have to beat a lonely path. Never mind. You'll thank me in time. You and everyone else. Since the dawn of our race, Solarians were but stupid beasts for the whims of fate, endlessly pursuing our own tails. Let's celebrate because we're about to break out of this cycle, enter the realm of the immortal. And you think this is what will free us? I'm not going to let you have your way. How extremely cool of you. I hope that by trapping you in your dreams, I could avoid this confrontation. No mentor can bear to end any of their students' life. Don't make me do it twice. Oh! Icon, the final soul. Why? Oh! Oh! Ah, okay. Okay, she's done. She's doing a lot. She's doing a lot of things. Hold up, that took me a bit by surprise. Okay, and we are doing this entire fucking. Oh hey. Although kind of badass. Oh. Wait. Damn it. Fucking samurai bullshit of just dashing and then doing slash attacks behind my back. That's not fun. Ah, how the... Okay, how the... That's the thing, how should I... How can I guess? Ah! It was... I delayed it. It was a bit delayed. Fuck. That's how I messed it up. Also, how can I guess if it's gonna be the dash or the above attack? Because yeah, if it's a above attack, I do it. But if I'm already in the air, I'm fucked. Like, is there like a different choreography thing that she's doing? Maybe I should be a bit patient. Aye. I jumped. I guess not. Okay, that was way too fucking fast. Good thing I decided to build myself for survivability, because it's gonna be shitty. Man. And I can already guess. Gonna have a second phase. This one is already fucked. I wanted to get the fucking flower. I suppose. Okay, this. I wonder if they're doing like some scaling thing. Because in certain Souls likes, I know like in Hollow Knight, certain bosses, after you advance, with certain advancements, they still scale in some areas. I wonder if he's the same. Okay, how the fuck am I Like for that above attack, it's so fast. How am I? No, because there's nothing for the unbound charge that is for the unbound counter that is. Again. Okay. I see how it is. There's a reason why I've left this for the last, for the final stream, because who knows for how long I'm gonna be here. I jumped. I dashed in the other way. What the fuck? On. Okay, I'm taking a break anyways because there is an ad break happening, so I'll continue once the ad is over. I'll be right back. There we go. Sorry for a bit of the extra delay, but we should be able to continue now. This is gonna be I'm feeling this is gonna take a while. I can already feel it. That this boss is gonna keep me here for a good while. Let's see. Ah. I thought she was gonna do the fucking. I thought she was gonna do like the. damn it. Like, yeah, there is like a quick, but it's very brief and you have to like really pay attention. And because, yeah, when he does like that charge, either she has a talisman or she has an orb. If she has the talisman, she's gonna do the dash. If she has the orb, she's gonna do the jump. But at times it's a really like in the moment quick thing that you have to like really pay attention. And that's also bullshit. How dare you? Ah, I jumped. Ah. Yeah, it's also the problem that it's slightly delayed. I'm dead. Oh, yeah, I forgot that I still have the... Ah, when she does the dash, she does not get damaged. Ah. Ah. Damn it. I wonder if going with the full... I'm dead. Yep. I wonder if maybe going with the full talisman might be a better idea, because I have more moments where, you know, I get like a few moments of respite. I could probably do like a hide talisman. Full control, use 5 fast. Okay, maybe that'll be I go full control with that. Better. Because I think like I have a few break moments where I can actually get a full charge. Then because she's highly mobile. Ah! Tricked. Fuck. Okay. Ah, you bitch! Ah, come on, I jumped. Ah! I pressed to heal. I guess like slight delay. Fine. It's fine. This is the first one with the full control, so I'm still getting the hang of it. It's alright. I think this is the way to go. Probably going... Ah, I'm dead. Yep. Oh. Ah, me good. The problem that it's the risk reward element of the talisman that, yeah, you can use more charges, but you have to stay there for longer, and that opens a nasty opportunity for the boss. I dashed out of it. How the fuck did you still get me? Clicked again. Ah! Ooh! Ah, I messed it up. Dashed. Oh. Yeah, it's that. This is definitely the plan. This is. There's something though. I wonder. Template mobilizes. Is there something I can? You know. Hover. And. Let me see. I might want to see if the immobilization actually works. This immobilization for like this full charge is kind of needed. Am I either gonna risk this? Ah, got me. Damn it. Got me good. Got me good with that one. Okay. Immobilization doesn't work. Not really needed. I think I'm just gonna take the free res instead. Because look, I want to be done with the boss fight today. That's the thing. I want to extend it more than whatever else I have. I want to get in like spooky games to do other like fun things. Ah, I missed it. What the? Missed the timing on that one. Fine. Ah! Ah, you tricked me. That's always a, I don't know, maybe a complaint of mine, because after a certain point, these games are about pattern recognition, and when they go against the pattern, that's what's bothering me. Because see, it's not always a, you know, talisman ball. Sometimes it's talisman 3 times. Sometimes it's just talisman and then ball. Sometimes it's just ball. To be fair, when they're like singled out, I'm fine. Every time she does that thing. I'm dead. Is the full control too greedy? That's it. Like too greedy. Just do 3 instead. At the very least I... That thing not really getting a... Plasma and big internal attack. Beach charges that. Filtering. Let's see. Maybe we're too greedy going full blast with full control. Maybe just key blast. At the very least, get ourselves some consistent hits. Might be more than enough. Ah! Ah, she caught me. Okay, no, this is it. This is definitely the trick. Plus, I'm getting charges back for my arrows. That's definitely the plan. I think this is the kit. I think I'm gonna change it up. It's just you. Here. Damn it. I was really trying to go through the... Oh. Ah, come on, I jumped. Really, I was so close to progress. I was about to get into the second phase because I might have been slightly spoiled because I seen, as I was like looking for gifts for the first post, I saw something with her like getting weirdly distorted, and I kind of imagined that the final boss is gonna have like a fucking second phase, so I'm not gonna honestly surprised by that fact. Ah, you took me. What? Again, didn't follow the pattern. Because I'm expecting the third one to be the ball. Be like the fucking dash thing, like the slam one. And sometimes she does 3 talismans in a row. And throws me the fuck off. Then because I'm, prepping myself to be, positioned on the ground to do the whole charge. Because you can't do both, you can't be also above, do the whole charge and dash. The thing is, I pressed like 2 inputs. I should learn that whenever she does a like quick slam, she always does a dash follow-up. I should not arrow because I always, to be fair, I always arrow in the wrong direction. I always arrow where she would be, but not where she was, and not where she would be. Because I'm pretty sure if I were to aim it the other way, I would. Okay. Ah, come on. No way. Like, I was waiting for a moment to do a talisman or to get her hit, and I couldn't find one. And she fucking got me. This dumbass slam. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? No, don't tell me she has 3 phases. Don't tell me she has 3 phases. How the f... I'm done. No, I'm still alive. Oh. I dashed into it. Don't fucking tell me she has three. She has 3 phases? Because it didn't look like that one. What? No, I refuse. She already eats through my resources in the first one. How the fuck am I supposed to survive 5? Not 5, 3. Like, okay, maybe I'm able to somehow do the first one almost flawless. Because he is a bit meticulous with this one. Nah. 3 phases. They go insane. There was like I saw like an image where she got like a weirdly, slightly mutated, and she did not get mutated in that phase. And I didn't like that. Okay, ah, come on. How am I supposed to do this? Ah, again. Same thing. Ah. Okay, come on. Yes, boss. Ass with this. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Nah, she got me with that one. Fuck. Ah. Oh. Ah, come on. Ah, I misjudged it. I'm getting the flow of the first phase, so that's good. Man, there are a few moments where the talisman grab just has a weird detection. It almost grabs me in the second it's triggered if I'm too close. Ah! Messed it up a bit. I was greedy. Nah, no. Because there are moments where I just want to grab the plant, like to just heal from that one, but I'm just getting pushed away from it every time. I don't get the opportunity. And also, I think I'm gonna do this as an opening these. By the time I get an opportunity to... Okay, gotcha. Ah, it's fine. my biggest problem is that I get tunnel vision so hard by trying to match the attacks that sometimes that bullshit happens. Somehow I miss one and I just lose all my charges. I just lose all that internal damage I took. Okay. Hey, got into the second phase for nothing. Got immediately wiped because I have to do a bullshit triple fucking parry and 2 of them are charged. Yeah, pain in the ass. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break because an ad is about to pop up in a few seconds, and I'll return and try this again, I guess. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, there we go. So, something that I looked at and because I was out of curiosity because I didn't know that there was something that I have with the phase or anything of the sorts, and I just realized, like, in very Souls-like fashion, there are 2 types of ending. There is there's 2 endings, and depending on the ending, you get the boss fight changes a bit. Apparently, for the Solarian ending, were the ones where I prioritize saving Solarians, the root decryption progress is at 20%, as it is right here. While if I do the true ending, where it's also saving the Ape Man, the progress would be at 80%, which changes things. If it's at 20%, that means that where the boss fight is just gonna have 2 phases and it's gonna do its thing, and that's gonna be the end. If it's at 80%, which is also considered the true ending, there's gonna be an additional 3rd phase, and that is an insane one. Well, because we are at 20%, that means that we are not at the true ending. We are at the first ending where we choose just to spare the Solarians. I don't know exactly where I would have selected that option or anything on the source, but I'm keeping this locked in. As I said before, whenever I'm playing a game, I'm not playing it in a completionist level. I'm not doing it to have everything achieved on stream. So for me, if we complete this, I'll take this as a win. I'll take this as a completion of the game. I'm not gonna jump with more of that. And seeing how I'm already struggling, the level of mastery you'll probably need for that boss fight, I don't think it's something I want to deal. Because I was already debating, like, should I, if it comes to it, like if it was actually if it was actually 3 phases, should I switch to story mode just to, at the very least, I can get through it, even if it would have not been the most satisfying of endings. At least we are getting somewhere. Ah, got me with that one. Okay. How the I don't get the... She tricked me, she didn't do 3 slashes. Not 3, 4 slashes. No! Absolute fun. What the fuck? Yeah, this is a brutal fight. Even fully upgraded, this is a brutal fight. And even out of my quick check, I didn't look like guide-wise like actually what the community suggests to, you know, to do here. I just was curious about the whole, because that got me a bit worried. The whole thing that I might have to deal with 4 phases of this boss fight, and I'm not sure if I would have been mentally prepared for such a thing. Okay. I don't know why I miss. Okay. Bye. When exactly are you supposed to release for that? What the? Yeah, that one will mess up. Here. Okay, I got a bit confused. Ah, okay. I don't know. There was a moment where some of the choreography like got weirdly mixed together, and I didn't know what was happening with me, and I just got really confused. I didn't know like in what kind of state I was. That was kind of sucked. But yeah, now that I found out that it's gonna be 2 phases for me, I'm willing to rough it out and get there. Gotcha. Hey. Ah, no. Damn it. Okay. Ah. Well, I was not faced correctly. Timing on those slashes though. Because of the fact that I also immediately have to follow up with 2 parries. Ouch. Like a charged one. Because you know, you expect like after doing like one of those like big ones, you have, you know, a bit of like a breathing room. Right here. Had to do it. Be safe. Ah, unlucky positioning on my end. Fair enough. Eh. Ah, sometimes some reason it staggers her towards me, and that makes me miss my talisman. I try to be greedy there. Like, yeah, for some... Even though I'm... Okay, that's not me. That's a game thing. Like, nah, that shouldn't behave that way. I think I know why it behaves that way, but it's annoying that it does like that. Because the stun opportunity is too good to pass up. Because I think it does the knockback based on how and where the enemy is facing, not where are you facing, and that's... I have to heal just to be sure that I'm not messing this up, because I no longer have my... So fucking bullshit. What the hell? Fine. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm getting the flow. I'm getting the flow. Immediately. Didn't even have a breather and did a sword slash again. Didn't have even room to breathe and you did the fucking sword slash again. Because again, that's another thing, like, some wins are literally based on the RNG, like, depending on the moveset, because there are moments where I'm really unlucky with what I'm getting. messed it up. Ah, fuck it. It's... When exactly do I need to release it? That's what I'm not getting. Because it's not when she's already... Not when she's flaming the sword. And there's like some point after it, which I don't have like a clear indicator. Ah, come on. Fine. I don't like when I'm getting like this. Did I notice a bug? I did. I'm pretty sure I was like at one magazine and I did a charge shot. And now I'm at 2 after collecting the one that dropped. Technically, I should have been at... Technically, I should have been at 1. But I think I shot it right as I was about to collect it. Or somewhere in that in-between of collecting it and using it. And probably the game kind of freaked out and thought like, oh, you used an existing charge. Somehow like it duplicated it. Okay. Again. Ooh, I almost messed it up. See? Oh, that was some great timing. I delayed it for a bit. I was a tad too slow on that. That was that was definitely my fault. I didn't fully commit immediately to actually doing a charge one because I was not sure what exactly was happening. Ah. I messed it up. Royally. Yep. I've done the I messed up my rotations. Because I've gotten a strategy out of this. Just I've messed it up this time around. Gotcha. Ooh. I messed it up. There we go. Nah, I messed it up on the second attempt because she did it twice in a row. But I'm getting the flow also of those swords, so that's good. And she, in a fucking row. Oh, nice. Yeah, messed it up with that one. Okay, I don't get it fully. I'm still trying to find the proper like trigger for it. It's that one. That one, I forgot about that one. Uppercut. Following phase. Fuck's sake. Ah, come on. Okay, you made me waste 2 of them. How dare you? Ah, that's it. Ah, come on. Ah. What? She immediately recovered on that one? Is she like now immediately recover from the whenever she's doing the orb slam second phase? Because I didn't get it often enough to know. That's you get it. This is the whole pick with these types of game that at a certain point you need to kind of, you know, it's trial and error. Again, did the same thing. There we go. Ah, same shit. Ah, no, 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 no. Ah. Ah, no, this is not good. Yeah, when I'm out of arrows and I don't get an opportunity to actually do a charge, that's fucking rough. Okay. Ooh, I guess that. Okay, gotcha. Ah, damn it. I misread that one. Well, thank you for the freebie. water! Yes! Woo! Fuck yeah! In what? Almost 3 hours. No, 2 hours and a half actually. As your mentor, I have to admit, improved a lot. There was no hesitation between your movement. The determination was in full show. Oh my god, my heart is beating so fast. Yee! Those to be my greatest achievement. Hey, Mom. I am? That's why I've been fighting to stop you. Huh. I hope you're right. The real enemy never appeared. I leave it to you. Fate of all Solarians. Oh. In, breathe out. Oh my god, I can't believe we've actually done this. Oh. Absolutely gruesome. Okay. Opening star map. Course blocking complete. Calibrating navigation system. Designation, Fang Lai. Prismatic energy. Open a warhole. Base jump. Okay, I was not able to read that far. Yeah, this is the first setting. The true ending, from my understanding, I think you have to like 100% the rest of most of the game. I'm suspecting it might have something to do with that door that we didn't figure out what the fuck to deal with it, because it definitely had some sort of like puzzle to it. It's dead. Got the thing. Got her flower. I guess it has something to like before getting, because I'm guessing getting to the mentor, like not to now in the fight, but like before the fight, might be the point of no return. Where, you know, when the entire map gets changed and all that, so that's why there's no Shenog. Who knows, maybe even our merchant friend would have survived if he didn't push to that point, because I think that's the point of no return, when you get to the lab to her and get that entire like fight sequence with the mutations. It's a bit awful now that you think about it, that all of these brains are ape men. But I'm suspecting that's I think that's the point of no return. That's where it decides all, because maybe that way we would have, you know, maybe would have been around. I don't know what happened to him, like he just vanished. I'm suspecting the same thing. Maybe our merchant friend would have survived, and also the robot that we did all that thing for absolutely nothing. Oh, look, Shan, he's back. Told you so. Came back really quick. I've been waiting ages for you. Let's play some Cancun. I've organized the recent energy reports together with Xuan. Pengline's soulscape system is functioning. There shouldn't be any sort of term computing issues. In addition, with regard to repairs being performed on the vital sanctums, we detected 0 anomalies in the core functions. Other than that, Home sweet home. Fight through hardships. And there we have it. Expecting like some sort of like a intro, pretty cinematic thing. I passing on myself, and there we go. Honestly, wonderful game. Overall, amazing design. It has its small moments here and there. I think, like, as I mentioned before, there are like certain occasional weird behaviors or not clearly telegraphed things when it comes to like some of the big boss fights. But aside from that, honestly, a really good platform. I really like the story. The characters are fine. Art direction is amazing. Nice, diverse environments and diverse set of, you know, decent enough, like not like high diversity, but you definitely have slight variations of play styles because, you know, having the talismans behaving in different ways. Depending on how you want to build yourself with your jades, you could be more, you know, quick attacker, more on your slow but heavy attacks. Like, you have a bit of that kind of like Souls-like variation, but it's definitely more distilled and simplified. Instead of having like, you know, here is like a selection of equipment, weaponries, and all that kind of thing that you can interchange and mix. It's like you have a core set of things that you can do, and you can slightly alter them so you can hyper specialize on those areas. And you have a few places where you can mix and match. Like, yeah. The bow, the way you use a bow could be different, the way you use the talisman and the way you attack, those could be interchanged a bit. But yeah, the way I kind of like got it to the end, it's mostly because, you know, I wanted to definitely go to a point where I would have quickly passed through the game or have as many opportunities to kind of get myself a get out of jail free card. So me definitely kind of doubling down on anything that it was related to survivability for me. It made sense towards the end of it. Ooh. The shift, it's really cool. I really like the song. Pretty cool. But yeah, amazing art direction. I like it. And then of course it has that metroidvania-esque style of Souls-like, where it was mentioned. This is one of the two endings. The true ending is most likely us 100%ing the entire game, and then from that point going to the lab and confronting the boss, which would have put it at 80%, and that would also enable her to have a mutation and made the fight a whole lot different. And some of the guys even mentioned that if you are at that point in the game and you have everything done and everything explored and collected, you're most likely gonna require, you know, to master the skill sets. Because definitely, as you know, I pushed through it and started to, you know, started to get through it. It made it itself more and more clear that, you know, perfect pairing, perfect, you know, those heavy, uncounted heavy, you know, blocks and all that have become essential and needed to be cleared out. Well, I really like the kind of artistic kind of battle styles of this, although I think we've also seen them across the game some extent. But yeah, it also forces you, like, certain boss fights definitely were heavy on that aspect, where you can no longer like just ignore it or somehow like make it passable. You have to do you have to learn the skill sets and master them. Which, hey, it's important. At the end of the day, you are given this tool, and the whole point of the game is for you to actually use them and master them and understand them and appreciate them. And you know, use them from start to finish properly. Yeah. But yeah, I did hear that apparently the final boss fight, no matter what, it's a huge spike in difficulty. Because even to me, even to the last boss fight, even though Fushi was had its own annoyances. Ah, the confounder. That's really nice. A terrible person. That's actually cool. I guess I guess it was a crowdfunding game. All presents must love hamster. But it definitely kind of tantalizes you with the whole idea of maybe you should try the true ending, because it doesn't really give you a conclusion, or at the very least an answer to some of the things that were happening, like where's Shenog, what happened to Kwafu post game. We were given like a mention of Xuan Xuan, but not really much else of what exactly is happening with him and where he got. Now that it's definitely shown that it's a well-aged Xuan Xuan at this point. And the faith of the 8th man and all that, because that's the whole thing with the true ending, is that you choose to save the 8th man, and it's still the Solarians, which inevitably would still die. Probably you being the main character and somehow having this kind of deeper connection to the primordial roots, and having this kind of semi-effective mortality, or kind of immune to the disease. That's kind of my understanding, or at least what I kind of got out of it. This point. But yeah, definitely for a game that was crowdfunded and it was made by a small team, overall top notch. I would not say, like, yeah, it has its small places, and I'm sure if the devs were to make a sequel or something in this vein again, they've learned quite a lot. But it was definitely a fun experience, something that I'm pretty sure it has a lot of akin to, like, Asian culture and Asian kind of spiritualism, because the symbolism was there and all that. So it was really fun, a way to kind of have it wrapped around the cast was lovable and enjoyable. It made it worthwhile. I liked the way they kind of integrated like cool story ways of and give you multiple incentive reasons for you to collect and do the open world exploration, all that, because you had the dialogue moments with Shenog whenever he did like a health upgrade. All the moments with Xuan Xuan whenever he found some object for him to interact with and kind of learn from. Some of the extra challenges, of course, additional computing powers, abilities, all that sort of shenanigans. But definitely, probably one of the things that I'm hoping that they will learn with future game is maybe the difficulty tuning. In some places, it feels a bit off. Like I've said, I've looked into the guide out of curiosity. I've not actually followed it. I just was curious about the whole 2-phase, 3-phase thing that the final boss has of the game. And they mentioned that no, the difficulty, no matter, even if you're fully completionist or not, the difficulty spike is significant in the last boss compared to the other ones. So, yeah, it is a bit rough. I don't remember it. What is that? Oh, is this a way for me to kind of... Ah, I see. Cool, cool. Let me get. It's basically kind of a training ground for me to kind of get an idea. Oh, and you can basically train on the boss fights. That's really cool, and to kind of like master them, and have a point to to kind of learn them. I'm curious. Oh, and you have all. Oh, so you can experiment with the builds and all that. That's actually a cool addition towards the to have for the end of it. That's actually really cool. And also then learn the boss fights for each of them. Lady. It's not all of them. Oh. 7, 8? Yeah, because you're the 9th. I don't know why I have weird suspicion that it's like another one. Other soul gifted. Weird. But yeah, neat. Actually really cool that they give you this option. But yeah, as I mentioned, they did say that it really ranks up in difficulty. It gets tough. I think we, yeah, apparently I think we collected all the big free ones. That's pretty. Did we have all the computing power free? Then I'm pretty sure we didn't have. I think we missed like one or for free computing power. Had this. Recovery. Striking enemies with slash damage will recover back health, increase recovery rate, damage increase health reward. Yeah. Oh no, I was missing one computing. Oh. Yeah, best case scenario, I would have had like another what? Or technically, you could have like the not all the chunky ones. At least a few of the chunky ones. Mix match, but yeah, it has a lot of room for experimentation. It's actually really cool. I like it. So that way, whenever you want to get back into the game and probably do it at a harder difficulty. Not to say harder difficulty. If you want to do it at for the truest ending, at least you have a bit of time to experiment with the builds, get a bit of a warm up. But yeah, again, as I mentioned, it has a bit of apparently rank up difficulty, and you really need to master it if you really want to do the true ending, which is something I'm not gonna do. As I said, my goal for the game and for this entire thing was to get to the end, to get an ending, to finalize it to a certain point. If I'll ever do it, I'm probably gonna do it in my own time, and you know, rage myself with the boss in my own time, with the final boss, but not in any other means. So yeah, I think this probably turns it into a good spot. Although we are at 3 hours, I'm not sure what to do else, because as I mentioned before, here I chat a bit. As I as I mentioned before, I don't really have anything planned. I don't think I have something that we can do like in I don't know, an hour or so, because I don't think I would like to. Maybe even 2 hours. I'm not sure if there is something we can do. And I don't know. I'm not necessarily feeling to jump into something different myself. And yeah, I'm now kind of debating: should we end it shorter today, just to kind of get our conclusion? Uh, uh, be done with it, or should we find something adjacent to do? But I don't know what, personally. What exactly we could. Because indie wise, I'm not sure if I have anything that could be covered within 2 hours. Maybe. So maybe we could check some of the demos, but I don't know if I have the feel for it. Because I think stuff that I want to check out new, figure out starting from next week. Dead. We do the other stuff later, maybe. Still debating. I'm still thinking about it. Definitely, I don't want to jump into something we've already did, or like anything that I usually have scheduled, like not Final Fantasy 14, definitely not Honkai. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. I think, as you know, it's a good conclusion. We ran for like 3-ish hours. I think that's the amount of a good-ish runtime. But to be fair, my plan was to kind of stop whenever I kind of finalized the cut to the boss. I was hoping that maybe there was something else after finishing the boss, like maybe we'd had a bit more cinematic time, a bit more something there to kind of wrap everything together. But I think that might have something to do with the final boss, or like with the true ending, than necessarily this. So unfortunately, it is what it is, and we have to keep it this. So because of that, let's see. Uh, here. Okay. Is anybody doing something vaguely adjacent? Like, is anybody doing like something? Like the most obvious thing that comes to mind right now is anybody doing something Silk Song-esque? I'm guessing that's what people would do. They're talking about any platformer Souls likes. Now somebody's doing board. I wanted to write out for something Borderlands related. I just buddy. People play Silent Hill or like Resident Evil. Like some people are already getting into spooky vibes from the looks of it. Yeah, I don't mind. Stuff. Ooh, actually. Why not? A good friend though. Should here. Been a while and why not? Let's say. Okay, she's here for a bit, but why not? So why not say hi? Oops, I copied the username instead of copying the link. Ignore me. Ignore me. This is what I wanted to send. I don't know why I wrote the name. My brain is mush, so maybe it's a good sign for me to actually put a stop for today, not continue, because I may not be in the state of doing things properly. So that yeah, we're gonna raid Jadaloon, or aka Star Pop. She's doing some Dead by Daylight. Why not? Some tactics things, some fun things. I too. So yeah, when it comes to rating, these are the usual things send around, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, unfortunately, as I said, I think we ended a bit early for today. It is what it is. Space. There we go. So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunate, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me this week. Starting next week, more Final Fantasy, definitely. But before Final Fantasy, actually on Tuesday, we're probably gonna continue with Honkai to finish up the main storyline and conclude it then, and that's gonna be the plan. Play until we're done with it, and in case it might take some extra hours, so that could compensate for the missing hours that we didn't have for today. In that situation, then doing some Final Fantasy 14, finalizing Borderlands, and for the next Saturday, definitely we're doing a spooky indie. I'll figure out what exactly. I don't have yet something clearly planned, but definitely a spooky indie, and which would mark then the beginning of doing more spooky things starting from 2 weeks from now. Next week we're just finishing things that we still have left out to finish, and then full on into the mode, with the exception of Final Fantasy. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. You've been amazing. Don't you forget that. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.